guard. At 6'4", number 5,
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Monday, they'll be matching up with LeBron James and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then Sunday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Golden State Warriors.
And for that game against the Lakers, it's never easy facing off with the best in the West. But if they somehow can win that one, it'll be huge for their confidence.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. We've got Miles Turner, Zion Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Morant in at the 1. And for the Knicks, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. And it's the Pacers to start out. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor and a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Well, teamwork at its finest there. The pick and roll set catches the defense napping. Boy, and Klay Thompson take the advantage and comes away with a pretty pass.
Now here's Robinson. Murray passes to Edwards. Nice move. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And here's Morant outside. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the New York Knicks. This, their first chance to take a look at Indiana this season.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Misses from short range. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Pass to Turner. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Jackson against Thompson. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And Doris, you talk about the bounciest big men in the association. Mitchell Robinson's on the short list.
Come on now, this guy is a game changer as a lob threat and rim protector. He's grown up so much in terms of avoiding foul trouble, and he's putting in the work on the offensive end. Mitchell Robinson is a big-time player.
Now here's Edwards. His last outing, he had 20.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Oh, and Jackson with the block. And stolen by Jackson. Leonard looking over the floor. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Timeout.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been locked in at the free throw line for sure. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. You just get that extra focus at the charity stripe.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Morant against Murray. With the floater and the layup by Morant.
There isn't a single move that Ja can't pull off. The floater's no problem for him.
Jackson outside. Here's Edwards. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Morant. In the game against Houston, very impressive.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Morant finds Williamson. And here's Thompson for 3.
Anthony Edwards has shown he can defend with the best of them. Nice contest there.
That 3's off the mark. And it's Williamson with the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 3. Robinson against Turner. Pass to Williamson. Over Jackson. Williamson, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the basket is good.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
We talked about this matchup here tonight, specifically what his team wants to do against Miles Turner. Coach told me we need to push him out of the paint whenever we can and make him a jump shooter and live with those results. If we can do that, I think we'll be in great shape. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And one thing that Morant has always been a lead at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
For the Knicks, Wagner comes in for Jackson, and it's Dinwiddie in for Jamal Murray. The Pacers also with a sub. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Morant drops them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Dinwiddie passes to Robinson. Leonard outside. Off target from outside.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
To the wing, right side. Williamson against Wagner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson misses. New York leading by 3. To the inside. Dinwiddie outside. Drains the triple.
Well, rise and fire on the catch. Spencer Dinwiddie ready for action.
Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Turner. To the paint. Outside for Morant. The 3 ball. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
Trent against Leonard. Screen by Robinson. Shot by Leonard, no good. Pacers trail by 6. Williamson outside. Pass to Trent. Williamson with it. Guarded by Edwards. And they double up Williamson. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And nice muscle from Williamson, accepting the hit and finding a way to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. And Indiana with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Turner, and Butler is subbed in for Moran. Zion Williamson seems intent on silencing all the doubters moving forward, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he's not taking any more questions about conditioning. His physicality and play really answered that question now. He has been looking better than ever.
Good.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Trent outside. They set the pick. This one for three. Knocks it down from distance.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Leonard against Williamson from the high post. Shot by Leonard, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Butler taking his time here. No good. That would have tied it.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. That evens the score.
Unselfish play there by Zion, moving the ball to another shooter.
New York has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Dinwiddie against Butler. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Spencer Dinwiddie. He's been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Miles McBride is out there with Wagner. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Murray in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for New York starting the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Pass to Trent. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. McBride with it. He's picked up by Jones. McBride passes to Wagner. Down low. Here's Murray. It's deflected. Trent against Murray. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence, Doris.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember, this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Trent against Dinwiddie. And the layup is good off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 10.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie can make an impact in the painted area. He's got size at the position.
Cornette sets a screen. The three from Thompson. And it's New York with a rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in the game. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
That is nicely done by Spencer Dinwiddie. Just getting the ball into the hands of a shooter.
Trent against Dinwiddie. Trent outside. Cornette sets a screen. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Cornette's got his first 2 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Dinwiddie passes to McBride. Wagner outside. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Wagner. Dinwiddie's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is one of those nights where Spencer Dinwiddie has decided to take over, and no one's had an answer.
Pass to Cornette. Thompson outside. Fires the three. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
Klay Thompson, you can't let him get cooking from three. Boy, this guy's too accurate as a shooter.
Jackson with a screen on Trent. To the middle. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's the pick. Thompson passes to Trent. Outside Jones. Pass to Trent. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. And we have a chance to take a look at the teams that are wreaking havoc with their defense this past month. In third, the Pacers.
Over the last month, this team has shown strides defensively. The effort level has been much improved.
New York making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. Williamson's checked in for Indiana. Ja Morant comes in for Trent. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Edwards. Here's Jackson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It'll be on Zion Williamson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Santos is checked in for McBride. And the Pacers also making a change. Jones is checked in. And so Jackson nails both of them. Pacers trail by 4. Right side Morant. Three-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. New York leading by 4. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Here's Leonard. Drew on the 14-footer. Leonard's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Left this year. Let's see what the playoff race looks like in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. They're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference. And, of course, Indiana now 7.5 games back.
Well, right now for New York, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin.
Well, Kawhi has become one of the smartest offensive players in the game. Understanding use of the shot fake and what it can give you.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
Kawhi is known as a low-key guy, but don't let that fool you. He's as competitively tough as they come.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pacers trail by 7. Outside Morant. Pass to Jones. Thompson outside. Jones with a screen on Edwards. Back to Jones. And stolen by Leonard. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Here's Dinwiddie. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. New York shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Cornette.
13 foul.
1 shot.
At the line for the Knicks, Dinwiddie. At the line, 1 shot.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie. And Doris, you watch Anthony Edwards year to year. He just keeps reaching a new level.
He wants greatness badly. He's putting in the time, BA, to get there. Anthony Edwards, the shooting, the confidence, the leadership, everything's growing. He's now producing like an MVP. Look out, everybody. Here he comes.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Dinwiddie passes to Jackson. Back to Dinwiddie. Jackson with a screen on Morant to the paint. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. 1.5 minutes left in the second. Williamson finds Morant. Circus shot, John Morant.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Here's Edwards. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edwards has got 8 points.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
Morant looking around. The three. Oh, Morant sinks the triple.
Yeah, Morant showing a bit of confidence knocking down that three.
Pass to Leonard. 41 seconds left in the second period. Inside, and stolen by Jones. Morant, the pass to Trent. Can't cash it in from close range. Knicks leading by 7. Now here's Leonard over Williamson. Leonard can't get it to go. Williamson outside. Moran against Dinwiddie. Oh, a determined bucket from Morant.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And, folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Indiana Pacers.
I like to see him take it inside, man. Too many threes, too many wild threes. Got to tighten it up.
Yeah, lots of volume from out there, but poor efficiency. That's been their Achilles heel. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Thunder, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you got to like what Spencer Dinwiddie has done in this game.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
New York leading by 5. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Thompson out there with Ja Morant. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's Miles Turner. Thompson against Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Well, we know this about Anthony Edwards. This guy, one of the stronger guards in this game. That's a tough finish.
Williamson with a screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Knicks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
Couldn't avoid the charge, even with the little hop step.
Pacers trail by 7. Here's Thompson. Pass to Turner. Now Morant, defended by Murray. With the D right on him. Morant gets his.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Murray passes to Robinson. Edwards against Thompson. Now here's Edwards. He's covered closely. Off target at the rim. Morant against Murray. Morant, the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. In third.
Their role and where to be on the floor.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Leonard passes to Robinson. Here's Murray, hounded by Morant. Lets a floater go. And Turner with the block. Pass to Thompson. Down low. Turner finds Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Morant. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2 for New York. They've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. From the low block. Out to Leonard. From deep. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Leonard's got 11 points.
Yeah, defense should know better than to concede a 3 to Kawhi. Boy, he stretched his range out over time.
Well, Grant, when you think of Jamal Murray and all he's been through, health is of utmost importance for him.
Oh, extremely important, B.A. Because when Murray is healthy, he's a lethal player and a huge part of this team's success.
Thompson outside. Pass to Morant. Over Leonard. Off target on the 15-footer. Knicks leading by 5. Can't hit it from 12 feet. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Morant with the slam!
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. The kick out to Edwards. Over Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pacers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Here's Turner. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they'll keep possession. Williamson for 3. Good. And the setup by Morant. Williamson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is the next step for Zion. He needs to keep knocking down threes consistently.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
To the answers, everyone. Get loud for him.
Dinwiddie, he's checked in for New York. And the Pacers also making a change. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Klay Thompson. Here's Murray. A steady force on their offense. Recording around 14.5 a game. Pass to Leonard. Leonard just muscles his way in.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Now Morant. 18 points for him. That shot, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Leonard's shot's good.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Four on the clock. Here's Williamson. Wow! Zion making his presence felt inside.
With authority, Zion making sure they beat the clock.
Dinwiddie passes to Robinson. Now here's Murray, guarded by Trent. Now here's Edwards. He's guarded closely, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
New York making a switch here. Wagner's checked in. Indiana trailing here. Williamson looking around. And it's Turner, that time on the assist from Williamson.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Murray passes to Robinson. Here's Edwards. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it in. Edwards got 12 points.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. He's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Cornette's checked in for Indiana. Jones comes in for Williamson. On defense, the Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Cornette passes to Trent. And it's New York with a rebound. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. To the inside. In transition, here they come. Oh, swiped away. Here's Edwards. Jones with the block. They recover it. Edwards can't hit.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
They get it back. Out left to the wing. Here's Cornette. Over to the left wing. Outside Jones. Pass to Trent. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Indiana needs to get a shot off. It's scooped up. Outside for Morant. Sinks it from distance. Morant's got 21 points in the game.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
Murray finds Edwards. Inside, Wagner. Outside Murray. From outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Murray's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
Trent outside. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Outside Jones. Trent outside. 4-3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
No surprise, it's Gary Trent Jr. who answers them right back from the arc.
Here's Murray. And it's good. 2 points. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's the Knicks leading by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Spencer Dinwiddie. Kawhi Leonard out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Jackson in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Williamson against Leonard. Puts it up. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. They swipe it. Now here's Butler. Williamson outside. Pass to Cornette. And he goes in for the dunk.
You can tell Zion values sharing the ball. He knows he can't win it alone out there.
New York has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. To the paint. Here's Jackson. Got a hand on it. And he recovers it. Got it. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Williamson against Leonard. Williamson right side. Fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. McBride with it. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the dunk by Jackson.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Dinwiddie against Butler. Back to Thompson. Pass to Jones. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, Doris, whenever Derrick Jones Jr. is out there, we're all expecting a highlight from him.
Oh, there's no question. The dunk champion back in 2020, this guy is only 6'6", but his hops, some of the epic throwdowns he has, oh my goodness.
That's good from Jones. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Wagner. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Jones hits them both, and we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
All right, fans, it's game time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
And Allie, thank you for that. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for New York. It's a 1-point game. Leonard outside. Pass to Robinson. Robinson, a screen on Thompson. McBride can't get it to go. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Jones. It's rebounded by McBride. For New York, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Dinwiddie against Butler. Now here's Dinwiddie. The D's right on him.
You know, when Spencer Dinwiddie is attacking, he gets these kinds of calls. Simple as that.
First team foul. Dinwiddie at the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season, and his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Edwards, he's checked in for New York. Murray comes in for McBride. That one misses.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Batum, pass to Morant. Back to Batum. Pass to Morant. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Morant against Dinwiddie. And here's Turner. Nice move. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
The definition of a stretch 5, Doris. Miles Turner. He's led the league in blocks, and he can hit a 3.
And it's such a valuable asset for this basketball team. When Turner is on the floor, you've got to be aware of where he is in range. And then Miles is going to protect the rim with the absolute best of them.
Leonard can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And then Turner with the dunk.
And this is why Miles Turner is such a high percentage scorer. You combine length, athleticism, and basketball skills. Good luck with that, defense.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Thompson. Leonard outside. Launches it from deep. Whoa! Kawhi from another area code.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Morant against Murray. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, he does a lot of his work on the interior, more than people realize. Klay Thompson gets those calls because of his willingness to put himself in tough spots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, the pure shooting stroke is the first thing you think of with Klay Thompson. But I think as impressive is what he gives you on the defensive end of the floor. Klay Thompson is as hard a worker as there is in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Thompson. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And it's Murray with the ball for New York. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Leonard. Great D that time from Williamson. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Thompson passes to Morant. Out to the right wing. Turner, a screen on Murray. Here's Morant. Cash money from 16 feet away. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Leonard for three. New York, no good that time either. For Indiana, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And Morant is tough to contain without fouling, especially when he's attacking the rim.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pacers.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. New York has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
Anthony Edwards is a physical force. This guy has the frame and the game to be an elite two-way player.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Turner, a screen on Murray. Morant, pass to Turner. And Indiana misses again. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Leonard. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul charged to Zion Williamson. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Kawhi Leonard at the line. 1 shot.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Indiana trailing here. And here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
Here's Edwards. Can't hit the step-back J.
The defense not a factor there. Very surprising he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Williamson. Murray against Morant. Now Leonard. Jackson outside. Thompson with a steal. And here they come. Up ahead. Cash.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Give it up for
30 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Line, 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And both free throws good for Edwards. .24 seconds left in the final quarter. And stolen by Murray.
Wow, Mitchell Robinson embracing the moment and a big-time bucket.
He takes a foul charge to Miles Turner. That's his third, 5th team foul. Mitchell Robinson at the line. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Here's Morant going inside. Oh, no good! And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Mitchell Robinson at the line. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Turner for 3 and buries it from deep. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Here's Edwards. Oh, it falls. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
This has to be a lob close enough to the basket to tip it in. No time for a catch and shoot.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Kawhi, as this team continues to prepare for playoff basketball, what are the habits you're trying to establish?
Just playing the same way every night. Even tonight, we felt like we didn't play too hard. So we just want to be consistent and just keep getting better at playing hard and playing smart every game.
Consistency is key. Thanks, Kawhi.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.